Hey guys, so long time no see. I have not made a video since April, and not purposefully. I've just had a lot of things that I have to do. All these distractions, my future's coming soon. We're being pulled 100 different directions. I was like staring at myself in the mirror and I was just like, So today I'm going to bring you my everyday makeup look. This is what I wear on a regular basis. If I don't feel like experimenting or trying something new out, I will just usually do this. So if you like the way this looks and you want to see how to achieve it and how I achieve it every day, then just stay tuned because I'm going to get right into it.
Well, here I am, naked-faced on the internet, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my headband because nobody wants their hair sticking to their face while they're doing their makeup. It's just nasty. So I'm going to start out with my favorite foundation, which is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. It is a very buildable foundation as well as very full coverage. Like, a lot of drugstore foundations are not buildable. They come out cakey and dry looking, but this one is totally different. It leaves my skin very beautiful, very glowy. I don't feel any dryness on my face when I'm putting this foundation on. As you can see, there's no technique of how I'm putting it on. I am just dotting it all over my face until I feel like I have enough, and then I'm going to start blending it out with my Real Techniques brush, which is my favorite foundation brush. And really, once you use this brush, you never go back because it puts on my foundation so well, so flawlessly, so easy. I can't. Realized that my lips were really chapped, and they had foundation on them, so I decided to put on some chapstick. Next, I'm going to use the Revlon Color Stay Concealer to cover up any blemishes or dark circles that I might have that day. This concealer is very good at covering up dark circles, so if you are a dark circled lady or gent, this concealer might be for you. And usually I find it works best if I blend it out with my fingers rather than a brush, but that is just my personal preference. Now it's time for the powder. This is an essential for me because I tend to have pretty oily skin. My absolute favorite powder is one that is raved about a ton across the YouTube community, and that is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I'm applying this with my e.l.f. powder brush in a dabbing motion so that none of my foundation comes off. Next, I'm going to apply the NYX Powder Blush in the color Pinched, using the Real Techniques Multitask Brush, which has to be one of my all-time favorite brushes. And this is such a gorgeous color because it is just the right amount of pink. Now I'm going to apply the NYC Bronzer in the color Sunny with an e.l.f. bronzing brush. This bronzer is absolutely perfect. Now, the trick to applying bronzer, I line it up with the very top of my ear. I know, it sounds a little weird, but for people who have chubby cheeks, I can't exactly find my cheekbones that easily, no matter how hard I try. I'm then applying it on my jawline, just to give it a more defined shape. And I am then going to apply it on my forehead, so that it's all bronzed and tanned up. Now I'm going to fill in my eyebrows using the Avon Perfect Eyebrow Pencil in the color Soft Black. I brush through them before I fill them in, and then I brush through them again after I fill them in just to blend it in a bit. So when I fill them in, I try to make it lighter at the front and a little bit darker towards the end, which is just how I like it. That's just my personal preference. You do you, boo-boo. But then I am just going to brush through them again to kind of soften the color a bit. Now it's eye time. I'm first going to use the LA Colors eyeshadow primer, which just covers the veins on your eyelids and also helps your eyeshadow stay on longer. So I'm just going to apply that on both of my eyelids and blend it out, and it helps it a ton. Now I'm going to use the Nude Palette 2 by L'Oreal, one of my favorites recently. For all the colors, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Blending Eye Brush. So So the first color I'm going to use is the third color over, which is a very light purple. And I'm just going to blend that all over my lid. Next, I'm going to use a medium brown with a bit of shimmer, just to give it a bit of pop. And I'm going to blend that into my crease, making sure that it seams in nicely with the other color. That face, though, oh my gosh. The next color I'm going to use is the fourth one over, which is a dark matte brown. So I'm just going to put some of that on my brush. I'm going to dab it on the very outer corner of my eye, and I'm going to blend in a V motion, so that some of it goes along my lash line, and some of it goes along my crease, just to give my eye more dimension and darkness. Then going to take the Maybelline Line Stiletto Eyeliner to create a winged look. And I really, really love the applicator for this one. It's very easy to use. So I'm first going to draw a straight line at the very, very closest I can get to my lash line. I'm going to make sure that is as straight as possible. I'm then going to draw a diagonal line along from the very outer corner of my eye, just to make sure that the wing is nicely straight along the bottom. I am then going to connect it using another line coming straight from the line that I put on my lash line, just to connect them. Oh, there we go. Gotta get the other one. There we go. Ta-da! Now, for mascaras, I like to use two, but the first one is the Revlon Bold Lacquer Mascara. This mascara thickens and lengthens my eyelashes so much. I love it so much. It can be worn on its own, but I find that the other one also helps. But this one is fantastic, and it leaves me with no clumps. It's just great. The second mascara that I like to use is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, which makes them even longer when used with the first. I don't really like this mascara by itself, but with the other one it is perfect. I never realized what weird faces I make when applying makeup. As for lip color, I'm using the e.l.f. matte lip color in the color Praline. As you can see, when I opened it, I broke it. So I'm gonna have to go get another one, but for this video it worked fine. But it is just a very pretty brownish pink. I don't want to say brown because that sounds disgusting, but it's a muted pinky with a slight undertone of brown, but it doesn't look disgusting. So, but I love this lip color. I just think it's absolutely perfect. Trying to look cute but failed. And we are done. I hope you guys are enjoying this montage of clips of me trying to look cute but failing, and trying to show you the makeup look but failing again. Typical me. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and this makeup look, and if you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for new videos every week. Bye! And, oh, random dancing.